Let's see if we get any more drop frames. What the heck is going on? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. No, I gotta turn that off. Jeez. All the time. All the time. Okay, there's the Twitters too. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. So we're looking good. Okay. Ringtone media off. And I don't have them up in here, do I? I might just turn this off completely. Because otherwise somebody will send me tweets and make my phone buzz, right? Late, Missy? Leeta?
What? No, it's not me. Don't blame me.
Right. Okay, phone's
Why
done.
have I got whispers?
You have whispers?
Can't help you with that.
I no. It's like it's some spam crap.
Huh? From
I'm
what?
trying to. I don't know.
Like on Twitter or Twitch or
It's like me.
somebody's whispering you and it's spamming in the back of
No,
your
it
head,
must
or...
have been when I got hacked
Oh.
back then.
Yeah,
That's really
Leeta got
weird. It's showing
hacked.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if I believe you.
that's
Okay.
weird.
That's moving. I still don't see any drop frames, so I think we're good. My audio is completely off on the stream, so there's no playback, because you guys should be able to hear everything on my computer. Leeta, tell me if it goes wonky or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay. How's your roommate?
He's good. I think he ran off into the other room or something. I don't know
Okay.
where he went.
Oh, man.
Ah, man, I hope nobody else comes to the door. That was terrible.
That was funny, because all of a sudden, it's like, it's like,
I know, it's
whoa,
got to be really
what is
loud.
going on?
Sucks.
Mm-hmm. Carrie's in the chat room. Oh, man.
It's all
Okay.
happening.
It's all happening way too fast.
Carrie! Hey, chat room.
No chat.
Wow.
Some names I know.
All right, Leeta, do you want to do it?
If you want me to.
Well, okay, because the way that I look at it too is that if you look at the show notes, I have so much talking.
Yeah.
Like, just look at all this stuff. It's just way too much.
So you want me just to introduce you and introduce Griff and go straight into
Yeah.
the questions. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. Because we have a ton. We have a lot. We have. I think it's because we didn't. Well, how many pages? 11 pages. Well, no. Yeah, more like 10. Because we usually go once a month, Griff, and lately we've been trying to go once every 2 to 3 weeks, just to kind of keep the shows
Yeah.
to like an hour and a half. But it doesn't seem to work, unfortunately.
Because someone keeps talking, that's why.
I don't know who that could be, Leeta.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not me.
Alright, where's TweetDeck here? Okay, let me tweet this stuff out. Oh, hey. Thanks, dude.
Yo.
Okay. Are you gonna start doing that now? Okay. I'm just going to... We are live now. Copy, paste. Uh-oh. Are you don't tell my secrets or anything. Join us now. Because I've been doing it like, join us now for episode 8. Okay, yes. Good. Okay. So I'm going to shut Twitter down so it's less memory stuffs. You signed up on Facebook. You're back on Facebook?
I just
Yes.
no.
Oh, okay. All right. I think we're good. So basically, all that I'd say is when we're playing the intro music or playing the outro, mute your microphone, and just in case if there's any extra sound. But other than that, we're ready to go.
All right.
Any questions, concerns, comments? Hey, you didn't fluff it out, man.
Oh, you want me to flip it out? It's like,
That's so funny.
I don't know if you can even see it on camera. It just gets
Oh
like,
my god, yeah, I can see
like
it.
this.
It's fluffy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
That looks
man.
like mine.
I can't go the whole show that way.
Okay. All right. Where's my? You might see some stuff typed into the show notes. It's okay. If you want to type at me, you can do it in Skype. It's okay. You won't be able to tell.
All right.
I should put myself on. Do not disturb. There. Okay. 989. All right. All right, and we're gonna go.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast, episode 8. And today is Saturday, February 20th of 2016. So I'm your host, Leeta, and joining me is my co-host, Stone. Hey,
Hi.
Stone, how you doing?
How are you doing? I'm okay.
It feels a bit weird, me doing that.
I know.
Yeah, but that's cool. It's all right. It's the first time I've done it, so that's kind of cool. But you know what's even cooler is the fact that we have a very special guest, and we have got Griff from Slightly Impressive here. So hey, Griff,
Hello.
welcome.
for coming.
It's good to be
How
here.
you doing?
I'm doing great.
Excellent,
Oh, man.
excellent. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of chat about you first off to start the
right.
show. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So the player behind your character.
All right. Well, I'm most known probably for WoW Machinima. Started doing that, I guess it was like 4 years ago, which seems crazy. But I do that on YouTube, and I just do various Let's Plays and things like that. Started streaming not too long ago, really, just in the last year or so. I've been doing a lot of the Iron Man Challenge.
Nice.
And yeah, that's how I got
Awesome.
here.
Yeah, exactly. So how long have you been playing WoW? When did you actually start playing WoW?
I think it was 2009. It's whenever Ulduar was the thing, when that was the current tier.
Okay.
So
Wrath.
in Wrath, I'm a Wrath baby.
That's okay.
Wrath baby.
Yeah,
That's okay. I know quite a few Wrath babies.
yeah. There's a
And-
lot of us.
Yeah, there is. That's absolutely. But how long have you been participating in the WoW challenges, and when did you get started?
It's only been about a year, maybe a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember exactly when I started doing it, but I think it was less than a year ago.
Okay.
I've died a shocking number of times in that amount of time.
Oh, we know that. We
laughing
I've,
understand.
at
I've
you.
streamed everything, every Iron Man challenge that I've done. I've streamed or recorded it in some way.
Okay.
Oh,
So
man.
No.
all my failures have been public.
Wow.
To do it.
You've got a record. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. So tell me, I'm just gonna diverse for 2 seconds, but what was the thing for you to get into like streaming? Because that's something that a lot of players don't do. So
Yeah.
for you, what was the thing about streaming and putting yourself out there?
I'd been doing YouTube for a while, and like the live aspect of streaming kind of scared me for a long time. So I was really hesitant to get into it. It's like, well, people can just talk to you right then, and like,
Yep.
what if they're mean to me? What do I do? So, but I don't know. I just eventually, like, a lot of people have been getting into it. A lot of YouTubers have started streaming, and I was like, well, I gotta try this. And I loved it right away. Like, I really like the instant interaction of it. And even something like the Iron Man challenge, sometimes it can be distracting to have a chat there, for sure. But it can also be helpful in a lot of ways. Like today, we were talking about right before the show, like somebody in the chat actually saved me from pulling an elite mob that I was about to pull. Or like,
Nice.
no, you need to go back and get in the shredder thing before you pull it. So
Yeah.
it's almost like cheating in some ways, but it's also a handicap in a lot of ways.
Wow.
But it's just a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
like just hanging out and just relaxing with a bunch of people, just playing games.
Okay. So for you, what class and races have you tried with the challenge? And what do you find has suited you best?
Okay, so I've had the most luck with hunters, and that's pretty much what I've stuck with for the last few.
Okay.
I've played. I'm trying to think of everything I've played. There was Warlock, which didn't go well at all. It was an undead Warlock. That one, I just like. I only made it to like level 7 or something with that.
Wow,
Wow.
that's
It was
worse
terrible.
than
I
me.
pulled.
Yay! Sorry.
I was just like, I can handle lots of Murlocs, and no, lots of Murlocs. What else did I play? I did a hunter and died to something stupid. I did a rogue and died to a glitch.
Oh,
Done
Mad.
paladin, which went fairly well. Paladin
Okay.
went okay. Monk I didn't like quite as much. I played Pandaren Monk. I had a
Really?
lot of close calls with that one and
Why?
ended up just dying with
What
that
is
one.
it? Just because you pulled too many things, or
Yeah, I just pulled too many things.
okay?
Um, and I don't know if other people have had more success with a monk or not. I don't know. I just
Monks are pretty strong.
are they?
My monk's pretty strong. She's at about 23, and I found her, other than hunter so far for me, monk's been pretty good, and you
Okay.
don't have a pet. Yeah.
Maybe I need to try it again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got a undead and a, I can't remember the other one. Draenei monk.
Draenei
And
monk.
yeah,
So how would that roll?
I found for
Just
both
this
of them
big
quite good.
Yeah,
massive-
roll is good. Yeah.
Roll is excellent. Okay, so
Well,
have
hunters,
you tried like a Death Knight? Have you gone to that
I
level
haven't
of
done that. I think that's what
Okay.
I want to try next.
Oh, awesome.
You know, after I get to max level with this character, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes, after I win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try the Death Knight thing because it's like a whole separate thing. It's a whole
Mhm.
different experience. I've heard it's really hard to get out of the starting area, so
I would
Try
say
that.
don't stream it because
yeah.
it's very grindy and your viewers will be like, "What is this crap?" Because you're basically running back and forth trying to kill mobs and waiting to get to level 57-ish. So you have to grind more or less a full level. So
Okay.
probably better if you can get to level 57, then you can probably stream the rest because at least you'll have a way to heal and be able to do the quest do everything else. I only found you just have to watch what you're gonna pull, but
Yeah.
don't stream
All right,
that first.
something to keep in
That's-
mind then.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So for you, do you like to have a couple challenge tunes on the go, or do you just concentrate on one?
I've just done one at a time, and I've
Okay.
always streamed the whole thing, so I just go just go until that one dies, and then either make a new one right then, or just say, "Hold on, let me go make a new one," or I'll just be like, "Oh, just forget it for today. We'll do this. We'll do this next week."
Okay.
So, yeah, I focus on one at a time.
So what's been your fondest challenge toon memory so far?
Oh man. It's hard to really pick like one memory. What I really like is having the inside jokes that I do with the chat, like, or maybe just with myself, and they just kind of tolerate it. But I'll have like, I have Herbert, the little bird that follows me around. He's a non-combat pet now. Because when I first started streaming it, I had it's like the purple chicken thing is what you start out with as a hunter pet with the Tauren. And I just named him Herbert. So he's just sort of became a recurring character that I just always have him around. I like to give backstories to the other pets. Like I died one time to some bears. And so the next character, I started a dwarf, and dwarves get a bear for a pet. And I was like, okay, we'll just say this is one of the bears that killed my other guys. And he's turned over a new leaf. This is his redemption arc here. He's going to help Griffin Dwarf here on his adventures to atone for his sins. And
that's cool.
So just stuff like that, just fun little things like that. That's what I really like about it.
Okay, all right. And you've done with the iron, have you tried the bloodthirsty or pacifist?
I haven't.
Yet? I haven't?
Bloodthirsty,
okay.
I may try at some point. I don't think pacifist is for me. Kudos to anybody who can get through that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Iron Man Challenge is definitely most interesting to me.
Okay. So for you, when you start a new challenge toon, do you have particular zones that you like to level through?
I've tried really a big part of why I wanted to do the challenge was to just see all of the content that they added in Cataclysm when they redid everything. Because usually when I level an alt just to play one, I just do it in dungeons. So I really wanted to see all of that content that I just haven't gotten around to seeing yet. So really, I've been trying to skip around to different things each time and go a different path as much as I can.
Okay.
Some zones, like the dwarf zones, seem to be one of the best for me as far as like leveling quickly and efficiently, and didn't have a lot of close
so
calls or
many
anything
quests.
like that.
Yeah.
I really liked Unro and Loch Modan. Those were really fun.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What do you think has been your most unfriendly zone that you've come across so far?
I think Ghostlands.
Okay.
Ghostlands has like the abominations. Everybody kept warning me about that. I was so scared I was going to run into one. They have the abomination, the elites that path around. I didn't die to one of those, but then they also have these troll mobs. There's like a few different areas with some kind of higher level trolls that like they spawn really close together and they path around a lot, and they do the thing where they run away when they get at really low health, so they like aggro more stuff, and that's how I ended up dying on the paladin. But yeah, Ghostlands, it didn't go well for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
they're level
So
18 or 19, and I think I've lost an iron there too. I don't go back there.
Yeah.
Nope.
it's like Varishna's favorite spot is Ghostlands. So yeah. So for you, what has been one of the worst or most embarrassing ways that you've died
Oh,
as
geez.
a challenge toon?
There's been so many.
I'm sure,
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I think the worst one, I mentioned how I died to a bear. What I didn't mention was that I died to a bear because I wandered into Western, I think it's Western Plaguelands. Because I'm just not very familiar with the Horde areas. And I was like, okay, I need to go down here. And I was like, had it in my mind where I was going to go. And just while I was looking at the map and everything, I wander across into Western Plaguelands. And then I stop and I'm like, wait a minute. Now, how do I get there? I open the map. And then, like, the chat starts freaking out. And I close the map and there's two bears on me. And I'm, like, trying to get away and just died. And then
Oh.
later in the comments on YouTube, everybody was just like, "That seemed fake. Like, why would someone do that? He did that on purpose. He just wanted to start over." And I was like, "No, no, this really happened." I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
Yeah.
I think
And
I watched that one like live, and I was like, what's he doing? He has the map over right on the screen, and you can't
Oh
see
man.
anything else. And then all of a sudden, his health, boop, 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 done.
Yep.
And he's like, what's going
Uh,
on?
yeah, I didn't even notice till I was like half dead. I don't know. I don't know what was going on
Oh,
with me.
wow.
That was the
Ouch.
worst for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So then, for you, what advice would you give to anyone wanting to try a challenge tune for the first time?
Um, don't get too attached to your character. Um, you'll get really upset when you do eventually die, especially the first time. I doubt anybody's made it to max level in their first attempt. Uh,
No way.
yeah, yeah. You just gotta when you die, you just gotta keep going. You just gotta start over and keep going.
Leeta.
That's the only advice I really have.
Shushu.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Okay. Now, have you got like a couple of other helpful tips or tricks for people doing a
Um,
challenge?
One thing I've done a few times, I don't know how common this is, but I saw somebody suggested on a forum, is to go when you get done with a starting zone to go do a different starting zone.
Hmm.
And it kind of buffs you up in level a little bit when you go into the next one.
Hmm.
So that's what I do pretty much every time. I didn't actually do that this last time because I felt like I was a high enough level. But that's one thing. Other tips. One thing I do, like people constantly tell me to do, is to zoom out more. I'm so bad about like, for some reason, I just naturally play like zoomed in really close to the character. But that's bad because there's things that you don't see, like an elite that you're getting too close to, or um, just whatever. It's harder to just see anything. Like awareness is such a big part of the Iron Man challenge. So just
Yeah.
remembering to zoom out if you're like me and you like to play really close in. That's a big one.
Nice. Okay. Well, they're really good ones because some people don't realize that by, zone hopping and being able to go and do another, you get that buff of some more XP, and that's always a really good one. So
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you for sharing those, and again, welcome to the show. And at towards the end, we'll get you to give details of where people can find you. But
Sure.
for now, we're going to go into news in the World of Warcraft. So,
All right.
Stone's time to talk.
Is
Um,
is this where we play the bumper that
Playing the
goes like
bumper?
do like do 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 do?
Do-do,
No?
do-do, that one, yes.
There we go.
That's it.
Done.
That's our bumper. There it is. So we've
Sorry.
got Lovers in the Air is on right now. Tell me what's going on.
It's in progress, and it ends on February 29th. Yes, this is a leap year. You can do every single quest. Although you should be worried about the quest where you have to go kill. I think you have to go to a certain area, right? And you have to kill like 3 or 4 of the guys or something. They tend to pop up really quick, and they can one-shot
Yeah.
you if you're not careful.
Hmm.
But besides that, everything else is okay. Lovely cards, not allowed because they provide stat buffs. Love tokens are okay to use because you can buy pets and all kinds of stuff. But you cannot buy these things because they provide buffs on you. Box of chocolates, colognes, and perfumes. There are dresses and suits allowed. Because they are white, so they're not green or higher. So I don't have to make any code changes and all that stuff. Thank goodness. And the love rocket, you're not allowed to do it on this tune. So what else is there? And collecting charms is okay except for pacifists.
Okay.
There was some talk about whether or not you could buy them off of people in trade chat, but it's gray area. I'm not going to ding you for it. but some people think it's getting outside help. That's up to you, but it's fine. I'm
Okay.
not gonna ding you
Yeah.
for it. So.
All right. Griff, have you been doing any Lovers in the Air stuff?
I did a few of the quests today actually on the stream.
Yep.
Um,
Okay,
it was
cool.
kind of a lot of running around. Probably spent more time than it was actually worth.
The
But
right
you know,
tower.
they're nice safe quests there in Orgrimmar. Figured might as well
Yes.
do them.
Yes. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Now, that's it. News in the World of Warcraft. Wow, that's like the shortest
Well,
one ever.
that's pretty much it, right? There wasn't.
Yeah, that is exactly. Let's talk about then site news. So Tabards, you've got some information about Tabards for us,
Okay,
please.
so technically all birds are allowed, except they do increase your gears stats, so it will get your character flagged. There are some tabards that are green or blue, and that can basically get you flagged, even though you should be allowed to wear it. We can't tell if you've equipped that slot or not. So, best thing to do is only to equip white ones. And thanks to his Twitter handle or her, I can't remember if it's a boy or girl, but at Krufny for testing this out for us. For site updates, basically I just toyed around with our lists and stuff because our Iron Man list was the main list was about 4,700 characters, and the dead list was almost 7,000. So when people go to that page,
Wow.
it would take forever to load.
Yeah.
Whoops. So I knew I wanted to do this already, but I added a page drop down, so it will only show 500 at any time. And thanks to Iron Egg for reminding me about this. It was on my list of things to do, but I just kept putting it off. And I added more things on our WoW channel. And just the stats page. So basically, I added classes by Iron Man, Bloodthirsty, Pacifist, and I also showed how many people have picked by race. So there's a whole crud ton of. So basically, Night Elf is the number one pick. Which is I guess so, because they have that what's it called?
Shadow Meld.
Yeah. And Human is number 2, which I guess makes sense because
interesting.
they can escape.
Wow.
Right? They've
That's
got
interesting.
That escape, thing, and Undead was number 3.
Because the Undead's awesome.
Because Undead's awesome.
That's why.
That's just because people want to play zombies.
Yes.
Nice.
My
Okay,
World of
awesome.
Warcraft
Well, that
character
sounds
was a
exciting.
zombie.
So don't forget, guys, to go check out the wowchallenges.com website. Legion testing. So what's happening?
So I
I
finally
have no idea.
my account got flagged for it finally.
Nice.
Just so I could do tests on it. Do tests for us. And basically, okay. We knew at BlizzCon that we were going to have to deal with all classes having a default spec forced on them. There was some talk of it getting put on you at level 10, but I've gone in and for sure you have it at level 1. So basically when you go create your new toon, if you go hit N, yes, it doesn't pop up that new talent pane, but if you hit P, it will pull up the spell book. So and from there you can see which spec you are. So I think we are not going to have an option to get rid of a spec at all. And I think it's because when you get into Legion zones, you are given the weapon based on whatever spec you are, right? and I think it would screw things up if you walked in there and be like, "Hey, I'm not fire or frost. Give me a mage weapon." And then Blizzard would be like, "I don't know what to do. Crash the game, blow up the entire world." So I don't think it's going to happen, even though we've asked for it. I also noticed that when you go look at your toon at level 1 even, or if you go look at all of the different things that it can do, none of them say just like mage or something, right? It's built into fire, frost, and that. So I think that if you were actually to get rid of your frost spec, you wouldn't actually be able to kill anything because it's actually built into it.
Right.
So I think this is just how it's. This will be life post patch, I guess. So I was planning on not letting you do any changes, so you've got to use the default spec that Blizzard assigns you. Basically, there are some folks that might want to allow you to do one change, but currently from testing, I found that there's no way to track how many times you switch. I have asked them to add that. And if they won't add it, then basically the challenge going forward will be you can pick anything that you want and change as you need. Which actually might not be a bad thing considering what's going to be coming up. So characters that have already been leveled up will have their pre-legion level attached to their toon, just to let people see, hey, you did the Iron Man up to level 98. You were not able to get up to max, but you can still see that they were able to get up to level 98, and then post patch, then you've been able to make it to max. Although I personally think it's still going to be hard, and I'll tell you why I think later. So basically, we are also not sure if characters that are already made will actually have the default spec 4 stop on them. I think they will. Just so that it doesn't break things when we get the new stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a list of, my throat is all like croaky.
Do you want me to read this? The default
Please,
specs.
I'm going to mute myself, but not on Skype, so sorry about this. So go ahead, lead it up.
Okay. All right. So the list of the default specs that they're saying. So for the DK, it's unholy. Druid is restoration, although they do get cat form. Hunter is beast mastery. Mage is fire. Monk, windwalker. Paladin, retribution. Priest, discipline. Rogue, subtlety. Shaman, elemental. Warlock, affliction. What?
Yeah.
Warrior, arms.
Yes.
Okay.
So Legion mobs will now increase in level based on your level and not the gear that you have. So that was something that we thought, well, if we're coming in with whites, does that mean that the mob is going to get brought down to our level?
Okay.
No. So it's still going to be very hard to. Okay, so I feel it will be easier to get to level 100, but going from that point on, it's going to be very hard because our way of trying to level up is always to kill greens, kill things that are a lot weaker than a lot weaker than us. And I think with Warlords, you can probably get a character up to maybe level 102 or 103. But past that, good luck. So it's going to be easier to get up there. It's not going to be easy to get max. So I'm not as upset now.
Because they're doing with the mobs
With
and
the
level
mobs.
and stuff.
Yep.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then I was gonna ask Griff, if have you gotten into Legion to do any testing yourself?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Been playing. Mostly been leveling up a demon hunter. I haven't done like low level leveling
Mm-hmm.
yet, but yeah, I've been playing it a lot. It's pretty good.
Okay. And
Excited
what
about
do
it.
you think about the default specs for the classes though?
Well, looking at the list, I actually didn't know what the defaults were going to be. I think it's weird that druids are going to be restoration right off the bat. Like, why?
Well, they do get cat form though, right?
Yeah.
So as a level 1 character, you are able to go through and kill things, but still heal. Not
Okay.
sure why. So I found that when I created a level 100 character, it actually had me load in as Fury and not as arms, even
Hmm.
though at level 1 I was arms. And I just thought it was just
Okay.
weird. So I don't know at what point they decided it was going to be Fury. Maybe it will be Fury now, but maybe it was, and they've changed it. So we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's kind of a weird idea to have they just sort of throw a spec on you
Yeah,
instead of being like looking at them and choosing how you want to play. Because like for a totally new player, and it kind of depends on how exactly they do it with the UI and how they introduce it to you. But like as a totally new player, it would be kind of weird to start a druid and not really know what you're doing, and you're a healing druid with cat form, and you don't ever
Yeah.
have that moment where you're like, okay, now what kind of druid do I want to be? It seems
Yeah.
better to level up to a certain level as just a druid, and then you have these options for, okay, now you're gonna specialize.
yeah,
So I don't know, it's just kind of weird. We'll just have to see how it plays out.
yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Well, exciting times ahead. We
Yep.
hope. So, yeah. All right. So, Demon Hunters,
Yeah, we're not tracking them.
Stone.
We're not going to track.
Mm-hmm.
They start at level 97 or 8. Do you know?
I can't remember. I
I
was
thought it was
thinking 98.
Yeah, I thought it was 98, but I've seen somebody else say it was 97 as well. I have not played it at all, but we're not going to track them. Maybe when we get up to like level 200 cap, right? Because then that would be halfway. So, but I don't.
Yeah.
That won't happen for another 10 years. So, random username 3334 says level 98.
Okay.
So,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Death Knights. We are likely going to be going back to yellow flagging them because now with the now when you actually create your toon, you actually get a ghoul and stuff. So you can basically sit back and let this thing fight for you, and it makes getting out of getting out of your starting zone super quick. And
Hmm.
that was one of my main reasons for letting it be green flagged, was that it was very hard to actually get out. Right now the ghoul will despawn when you start to fight the chain guy, but I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. So as we keep going with beta or alpha and beta, then I'm going to keep doing testing on it. But likely we will put yellow flags back on them and still not add them to our main lists. And that's why we have them as a separate list. Just more of an FYI. If people want to do Death Knights, do it now, because it is hard now. Because if they change it even like a bit to make it get easier, then it's gonna be flagged. Transmog. So transmog, you cannot transmog green plus items onto your white equipped gear, which makes me sad because I was hoping to remove some of my code, because right now I have code to say, well, if you're wearing the purple, what like the purple cosmetic helm, it's fine. I was hoping to get rid of all that because it makes things a little tougher on me if I need to make changes and stuff. And that's one of the reasons why we didn't add the the green Santa hat and the red Santa hat, is that I didn't want to add another piece in there. I'm actually thinking about, unfortunately, to just remove it and grandfather in the characters that have it, and just say going forward. So
okay.
I was really so I've actually made a post on the Alpha General forums asking if we can transmog onto white gear. I mean, even if it's gray, like, who cares? And they, well, if they tell me no, not gray gear, fine, just let us do it onto white gear at least, because then you could have a iron that would like to look a certain way, get their white gear, and then go right. But
yeah, that's feasible, understandable.
Yeah. But basically all these things, if I've gotten you all riled up, sorry, there are topics on our website and stuff like that you can weigh in and have yours say. So
yeah. Okay. So they can check out the forums at wowchallenges.com.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Griff, just a quick question. Transmog. Are you into transmogging stuff for your Toons?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be great if we could transmog onto white stuff.
That would be very, very, very cool. What's your favorite transmog set? Like, do you have a set that you just like, oh, I have to put this on my whatever character whenever you get it?
Well, I made, like, in most of my machinimas, I have the druid character who's kind of like the stand-in for me. And I just have, like, all this blue and black kind of stuff that just pieced together from everywhere. So that's what I like to do. I don't usually, like, go after a certain set. I'll just, I'll use the Mogget add-on to just find things that I think look good together, and then I'll go and do whatever I need to do to get all of those pieces.
Isn't that one of the best add-ons ever? Mogget is
What's it
fantastic.
So nice.
Yeah.
What's
yes.
it called?
Awesome.
Waste more gold on in-game stuff? What was that? Okay, I don't transmog, but I like what they're gonna do, so I can see myself dropping gold now.
I'm so excited.
For sure.
I'm so
Nice.
excited. Yeah, it's good. And you know what's the fun bit? I tried doing it. Wowhead's got this that you can go and find out what quests that you've done over the time to see what things that you're missing. Have you guys seen that?
No.
No, I haven't.
So there's sorry, doing it live. On Wowhead in the tools, there's your quest wardrobe. And if you go into that section, so tools for character, and you type in, where you are and what your character is, what it does is it brings up and shows you what you're going to get, and then things that you're missing. So I went and started doing some of that on my Warlock, and only to really look at it and go, oh, that's the Lion side. But yeah, it's cool. So it's telling me, looking right now, it says I've collected 1,034 pieces of the quest stuff, and I'm missing 233.
Wow.
But a lot of the stuff. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. I mean, other than just for irons, but the main thing I found is by doing the challenge tunes on different classes and different races, that by the time Legion's here and I get to log into every single tune, I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
complete, a lot of that stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're into MOG stuff, that's a handy little thing. I'll put the link up on the show with the show notes on the website as well if people
Okay.
are keen for it.
Yeah,
So
do it. Yeah.
something fun to do in between everything else we're doing at the moment. But you've got a possible new challenge. What's this about? Look at this face. Look at the face, chat room.
Okay.
See how excited he is.
So, these two folks, Ari and Tarkin, from the guild called Tyranny on Shattered Hand, approached me with a new challenge that I was just ooh. It actually kept me up Wednesday night and last night. That I'm just my brain is just going like thinking, oh, how can we do it? Oh, we can do it like this, and we can do it like that. Just trying to think about like all like the back end stuff. That it definitely has some legs, and we're moving on it.
Okay.
Like,
is that all you're giving us? You're not even
we're
going to give us like a little.
I'm actually asking a friend of mine, Rakavis, to make an add-on. Yes, I know. Don't worry about the other one. Okay, we're worried about this one because we need one now for sure, and
Okay.
he has to build one for us, and he said he's on board to do it. So it's just.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know.
It is.
It's going to be different from being what we're used to.
Ooh.
Okay.
All I can say.
Ooh,
But I'm very
intrigued.
excited. I'm very excited.
I'm
Transmog
so
challenge.
There's been stuff that I would like to do. Like there's some stuff like I want to do like auction house stuff, right? But because Blizzard hides things, I can't do it, right? So this one, I'm like, ooh, and I think people will like it too, based on what we're talking about and all that. So
Ooh,
very
exciting.
excited.
Okay,
Yeah, very excited.
so watch this space. Basically, watch this
and
space and see what happens.
The website for their guild as well is tyranny-guild.com. So in case you wanted to look up some stuff, they do mythic raiding, and they were, I think from what I read, US 82nd for Archimond, which
Okay, cool.
I've not done mythic Archimond yet. Just saying.
They're in the top
But,
100. That's awesome.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm very excited. We're talking. It's great, and we're back and forth on the rules and stuff. Oh, it's. I'm very excited. So
Fun times ahead.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. T-shirts and stuffs. What's t-shirts and stuffs? Tell me. Tell me.
Okay, folks that know me know that anybody that's asked me about how do I get a t-shirt, how would I get a shirt, like a hat or whatever, I've always said, nope, I'm not selling them, because I'm doing this because I like to do it. This is my thing. It's my free, no time. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to have fun, give you guys a website to have more fun in WoW, and that. So I put out about $150 a month extra for doing the website. But basically, just trying to get my train of thought here. That's not a big deal. If it were to get higher, maybe. We were thinking about doing a way to get hats and things like that, only because from what I gathered, folks were almost ready to make shirts online their own without me saying yes or no and all that stuff. So I can't prevent people from putting a logo like mine on some shirt and saying you can buy like a WoW, could buy a WoW legit shirt. So basically, if they were to do that, I would hate that the money would go to them versus it could come to me to help pay for my costs. And that's one of the things. So it bugs me that I kind of feel like I'm forced to go down that road. So I'm not sure right now if we would just do a straight up buy the shirt or hat, or if we would do like a reward level something through like Patreon. Not quite sure yet. I have been talking with Ben Baumhofer from Azeroth Roundtable, just based on what he's done. So I would definitely like to know what you guys think. What would you like to see? How much would you expect? And again, it's hard for me, so I'm almost like I don't want to do it, but then I think somebody else is going to cash in on the work that we've all done. Like, this is our stuff. It's not just mine. It's our stuff, and the money that I would make goes directly to paying for the extra money that I spend for the website and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm paying for a house or anything like that with that cash, right? So
So have you got threads started on the forums for people?
No, I would prefer keeping that sent directly to me.
So email or tweet.
Yeah, because I don't want people to fight to say, oh, well, you shouldn't do this and do that. Don't fight. Just let me know what you believe. If you think it's bad, go for it. If you think it's good, go for it. I need to know. I actually I was thinking about we almost cut this part.
Well, I think it's a valid point, like, personally, because there are people that the chat room is people saying they're totally rock an Iron Man shirt, which sounds cool. So why not? Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd buy one.
There you go. See?
That's my contribution.
Me too.
Well, honestly, I was thinking about in the future that if people were to make it to max, that I would actually print a shirt out and just send it to them free.
Nice. That'd be cool.
However, the costs of that would be like to ship and all that stuff. I don't know. My wife is literally sitting directly across from me, and she's going to type in chat room right now too, I'm sure. $50 for a t-shirt. It cost us to make this shirt.
Yeah.
So obviously it won't be $50 because we'll have to find somebody else that does it for less, which I think I already have. But just saying that, doing what I wanted to do we could still do it. Just I don't know if it's feasible or not.
Okay. So looking into options anyway.
Yes. And
feedback from people. So please let Stone know if
by email.
Yes, please. Knows, whichever. Yeah, email the show, which is a good idea. Alrighty. Okay, let's talk about a Discord server that we've set up.
So we do have one open. It's open just for myself and Leeta. So
at the moment.
Yeah, right now. So basically, we were thinking about having this whole opened up to let folks come in to ask us things. If could you do certain quests, like was it against the rules or something. Overall, the chat rules would be don't be a jerk. It's Eaton's law. Don't be a dick. Mm-hmm. So treat others the way that you would like to be treated, right? So if you want to do this, if you want to join this server, please send me an email and I will send you a link to click. And once we're set up with mods, because I'm sure if more people get on there, excuse me, there will be people that might not want to respect the rules. So we need mods and stuff like that. So it will be a slow deal. However, I think it would be a good thing to have. So let me know. Please send me an email if you would like to join us on Discord. And let me know. And eventually we'll add a link up on our main website just once we're ready. Yep. So it's coming.
Excellent. Yeah. It's still fairly new, so we're still getting used to Discord as an app, basically. Yeah. But it's very cool. It's got text channels and voice channels. So, you know, once again, a really good option. Seems to work when we've used it. It's been really good. Yeah.
So you've typed something at me and I haven't looked at it. I'm sorry.
No, because you're slack. Because he's slack and he's podcasting.
Oh, man. That's so bad.
But that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. It's all right. But so if you've not heard of Discord, there are a number of places that are using it now, guys. So
Convert to Raid
definitely
is going to drop and go to just use that because it's free. And that's a big deal.
Which is a huge thing. Yep, absolutely. Yep. So, no, it's very, very cool. Okay, let's keep going. So, the something report.
Well, I didn't know what we wanted to call it. What do we want to call it? Do we want to call it something else?
Something report. I don't know. It's a report. What? It's... Level ups, go for it. Tell us, people, if you've got ideas, let us know.
Yeah. Levels. Okay, so basically, this is where we go over who has hit level 70s for Iron Man, level 30 for Bloodthirsty, level 30 for Pacifists. That's for leveling up or dying or getting flagged or something. Basically, I have a list and then I go check them out. Anyway, so without further ado, Assmongler 2, level 70. Iron Casual, level 70. Dansula, level 71. Wait, I said Dansula. Gain, level 71. All Swag, level 72. Proxy, level 72. Star Fox, level 77. Dead Jitters, level 89.
I love that name. That's cool.
Deidre Ven BKN. I'm gonna say that's bacon. Just I know it's with a K, but bacon. Okay. Level bacon. 91. 91. Irons.
Wow.
Devo is level 97, and Fariona, she's been on the show, level 99.
Yeah.
This will be her 6th champion.
Yeah.
6th time.
Oh, so close.
I don't want to jinx her. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Watch. Actually, let me go check right now. Let me go check. Where is she? Nope, level 99 still. Okay. Let me close that. Sorry. Bloodthirsties, level 30 and higher. Fawn Pickles, level 34. I love that name. Aya Blood, level 34. Bloodthirst, level 52. Hemer, level 52. Bent Grinder, level 57. And Deidre Ven, which he had bacon before, now he's Blood, level 81. So he's getting high on all of the lists.
Wow, nice.
Pacifist, Opalina, level 32. Patuli, number 4. He's level 34. Tokiv, level 34. Oh, this word, this name. Zypacitors, level 35. Kuma, level 41. Whatever. Level 43, sorry. Farillion, level 45. Flavin, level 47. Gardening, level 55.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that name.
Bloodless, level 60. Fulman, level 66, and No Harm, level 93.
93.
No Harm, I
Wow.
believe.
My gosh,
No
I'm
harm.
pacifist. My mind just is buggles. That's amazing.
I think No Harm is actually a fellow named Brittle, I think. He does have irons, so he knows his stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to see him so high. I think it's him. If it's not, I'm sorry. Okay, so and these are the folks that have tried and died. I'm gonna keep that. So for Iron Man,
The tried and died report.
Tried and died.
Tried and died report. Tulska, level 70. Wutulakanat, level 70, died. Iron Geezer, level 74. Iron Thalen, level 76. Two Glaves, not Two Glaves anymore, level 81. Atreyu, 85, died. Brittle died, level 85. Yes, he did die.
Oh.
Pavacuti, I guess, level 85. D. Drevens, I guess that's one of his other ones. S, level 90. And the last one here, Suak, level 92. He died when we announced it on our last show that he had hit level 92.
Oh,
So he had died that night. It was like, oh,
Oh.
man, I'm sorry, dude. And I feel bad because I feel like I might have jinxed him. That's why I'm hoping Fariona doesn't get that jinx either. So,
uh-oh.
yeah.
Be the stone curse.
Yes. So Bloodthirsties, Ryla, level 34, Irons level 34, Misery Who, level 34, Iron Azzy, level 41, died. Killer is killed, level 42. Frenizo, level 37. Bent Grinder, level 64. And, oh man, this one hurts. Moto Hayaku, level 68. That one I think is Brittle. See, I'm getting them all confused because sometimes they don't use the same names and get me all. That's why I use the same kind of name the same time.
Me
Anyway,
too.
Yeah.
Pacifist Ambriel is level 30. She died. Pescataria, level 41. Tambriel, level 53. Anti-Entity, no, level 54. And Nemone, level 68, died as a pacifist. Mine is level 7. I can tell
Nice.
you, yeah, hey, that's higher than my level 2 that I had last time. If I make it to level 68 and died, I'd shut off the stream. Done. I'm done.
Flip the
Finished.
table.
See you guys later. It's been a
Yep.
nice ride.
Yeah.
See you later. Done. So those are all the people that leveled up and also tried and died. Unfortunately.
Congratulations to everyone who's leveling really, really well. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And commiserations to everyone who's lost a challenge toon. It hurts. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, it really, really hurts when they does not matter what level that they go.
That,
So
Rita?
I can't
it
imagine
hurts.
getting up to the 90s and then dying. It's just like, oh man,
Yeah.
Nope.
that's so much time put into it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When I die at like level 20 something, I'm just like, oh, like I need a minute.
I think I saw you do a stream about, I think it was with Gryffindorf. So maybe about 3-4 weeks ago that you went into about 10-15 minutes and then you died and you're just like,
Yeah.
okay, stream's done. I'm done for the day. And I'm like, don't
Yeah.
just stop right now. Take a break.
Yeah.
But you can see in his face, he's just,
Yeah, I was just like, we
man.
just got started. I just, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't have a
It gets a
breakdown
bit-
right there in front of everybody. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh man.
And you'll have it for a permanent record as well.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay. Well, actually, while you're talking, Griff, do you want to tell us what you've been up to lately?
All right. Well, like I said, I think I streamed some Iron Man challenge today. Got to 13 on the next character after that one we just talked about died.
Mhm.
So that's going along well. Going through Ashara now. Um, Doing the only other thing I really do in WoW right now, since I haven't been raiding, I'll probably start raiding again in Legion. But I've been playing the Legion Alpha. Been messing around with that. I really, really like Demon Hunters. I'll probably be playing a Demon Hunter as my main.
Oh,
When
okay.
Legion comes
Yep.
around. So having a lot of fun with that, and
Oh,
just
cool.
I really like all the zones. High Mountain's kind of weird. It's getting hard to navigate. There's lots of caves, lots of mountains, as you would
Oh, really?
expect. So I don't know about that zone, but the other zones that I played have been really cool and very beautiful, very fun to level in. So yeah, it's
Okay.
going.
And have you been doing any machinima of the
Uh,
last week or so?
Yep, I'll be working on one right after this, actually, editing one,
Okay.
hopefully to get out tomorrow. It may be a little bit late, but yeah,
What
got
is
one
it?
in the
What
works.
what 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 what
Oh,
is
can't
it?
tell you. Can't tell you
Oh,
until it
It's a
comes out. Yeah.
secret. It's a secret. It's like your
so
secret. You're not
okay.
telling us.
I will
That's
admit
that's it.
I am a big fan of your other stream that you do.
Oh yeah, The Sims.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
Awesome.
funny how everything works out, and you can't even script that stuff.
Yeah. That's
It's
what's so
like,
great about The Sims for
what
streaming.
the
It's just
heck,
the way
man?
I play The Sims, I just let the characters do whatever. I just let the game provide the humor and I just commentate on
Oh
what's going
man.
on. That's a lot. That's been going on for so long, but
Yep. Well,
I have
you're
a lot of
almost
fun
there.
with
You're
that.
sixth, yeah, generation out of 10, right? So
Yeah, I think
you're over
the
halfway.
seventh one is the one that was just
Oh, it
born.
just
So,
okay.
so yeah, we're on
Oh,
seven
yeah,
out of 10.
yeah, okay, okay, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember the little baby.
cool. Awesome. Alrighty. Well then, Stone, what have you been up to?
I got a bloodthirsty character, a real one this time, and I rolled a hunter because I figured I just to pick the easiest class that has a tank at least with it, right? And I picked a
Mm.
dwarf hunter. Got it up to level 10. Whoop de doo. I know, like for me, it's a big deal. I mean, when I go scroll back in my notes and I see all these people hitting level like 90 or sorry, like level 81, I just, I can't even imagine. I can't even think about being that far. But for me, it's big for me. So, and I actually have a pacifist that I got up to level 7, which for me is a big deal too because
That's awesome.
I had such a hard time getting even to level 2. Like it drove me nuts. Like there's nothing to do. So you basically got to get rid of your uh, uh, gear, buy herbing, and hopefully make some cash, right?
Mm.
But it's so grindy that I haven't played it since. It's just it drives me nuts, and I don't know how the people that get up to like no harm, where is he, level 93? I don't know
Yeah.
how you get up that high. I would assume by level 20 when you can do Arky that you're gonna be fine. That it becomes a little bit easier because you can actually get more XP. So for irons, my Death Knight, man, I lost 3 or 4 of them right in a row, and it's just like I
Oh,
just like,
Oh.
and it's like I do somewhat okay. I get like a good axe or something, and I'm like, oh great, because if you get something good, you're like, even though it's gray, you're like, oh great, and then you die to something dumb. So I just, you know what, I flipped the table. I think I'm finished with them right now. With my warrior, I lost it at like level no, back up to 17. No, sorry, I had lost my warrior last time, and I got a new one back up to 17 now, but I think that's wrong. No, maybe not. No, I'm confusing it with my monk, which I got up to level 29, and I'm back and
nice.
forth between different areas, right? So
Mm.
I'm really trying to kill anything that's green and doing quests that give me green XP and all that stuff, and I don't care if it takes a long time. I'm just gonna do easy stuff because I swear I'm gonna get this done before the next expansion. Um, Probably not.
Famous
and
last words.
Corrupted Nestguard DN. So I collect mounts and pets and stuff like that. So I have not gotten my Dragon Soul mounts yet. I just I hate that raid now. So but at least now I don't have to farm Hellfire to go get this pet, which drops off of Iskar. I don't know if it's common or not, but for me, when it popped up, I was like, oh my god, thank god. Now I don't have to go back. And I was doing it when I was raiding with the Convert to Raid team. So I actually have a second one that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I have it earmarked for somebody already, but if that person does not want it, it will be going up for grabs on Twitter. So keep an eye out, I guess. And really, that's been pretty much it. I didn't really get to play a lot of WoW over the last month or so, just because I was sick for, I'd say, of the last month. I was down and out for a good 2.5 weeks of not playing overall, like playing my normal stuff. So I did not want to play any irons while I was sick. There's no way. So I didn't want to lose them because I was like, oh, I can't see, and like, oh, I'm dead. I quit, right? So hopefully over the next month or so. When's our next show? Isn't like a month from now? About 3 weeks.
Well,
Yeah, in about 3 weeks. I'll probably have a little bit more iron stuff. Probably. I hope. So
there's so much going on at the moment, though.
Yeah.
It's
So,
crazy.
Leeta, tell me.
Yes. I don't know if I want to tell the story. It's sad. It's sad. So I've been leveling my hunter. I've got an orc hunter that I got up to level 61. And I'd been doing Luna was the just finished last week, and I'd been doing Discovery with her because she can fly, and even though it's slow, and I was going around getting bonus XP by getting the coins of Ancestry, and I'm flying over to wetlands, and bang, I'm dead. So I lost my level 61 iron,
Leeta,
and
Leeta.
it hurt.
61 out of the
It
water.
really, really hurt. I actually sat there for about 5 minutes, looking at my screen. I didn't know if I was gonna laugh or cry. There's a flight path at the top of Wetlands Alliance 1. And it's as if you're heading into Arathi. And there's an elite guard that sits right behind the flight path. And somebody told me, when you fly and do Discovery, fly low, which I'd been doing. Thanks, Stone. Thanks for that. But I was just doing my little merry way, and I forgot that the flight path. So I went in and got a Discovery for Dunmoda, and then came out, and I flew straight over the top of the flight path where the Alliance is, instead of taking a wider berth. So I'm flying, and then I'm on the ground dead, and I was like, what how did that happen? So yeah, it was very, very, very sad. But I took her back and I stripped her down, and I was still for the next hour going, okay, I need to, delete her and do all of that. But 61, I kind of went to delete her, and I sat there looking at the screen, and I'm like, I can't delete her. I just can't delete her. So my thought is, at this stage, I don't know whether I'll just level her to 100 or boost her. And I've put so much time into her. I just don't wanna. Yeah. So and she had a heap of coins, and then I went and got stupid things with my coins. I got the perky pug stuff because I thought I was gonna delete her. And then I was like, I can't delete her. I should have got like the Lunar Festival garbs and stuff. So yeah, it was a very sad time. And I must admit, I've not been back onto a challenge toon since, because it kind of took my heart with me, even though I've got like another 14 that are sitting there. So I'll get back to it.
This is
only
when
14.
You need the break, because
it was.
when you lose one,
I mean,
very high, and it's the first time for sure, and you're just like, oh my goodness.
Well, the last one, the second highest that I'd had was 36. So, you know, to get to 61 for me was I was amazed when I got to 60. I was like, I could go by flying, you know, I could go by flying. I honestly thought I never get that high, but I've not rolled anything else because I have got quite a few challenge toons in different stages. So I think I'm just going to continue on with what I'm currently working on. But Luna was really good. I really loved doing Luna when that was in. Mostly because I've already got everything. So it was really nice to go around and just collect, like, to chill on my toons, get some bonus XP for the stuff that I was leveling up. And then I just bought the token upgrades. That was a bonus because I had everything else. So I didn't need anything else. And I haven't got all my heirloom upgrades. So it was like, well, I'll just go get some token upgrades to 100, which was what I did. So that was kind of cool. And Lovers in the Air is started now. Yes, Stone. Yes, I can see the screen.
Thank you.
Shut up. It does not exist. Bugger off.
There's proof.
So
it's proof right in front of your face.
Yeah. Shush you. It doesn't exist for me, I swear to God. So I've got 8 100s now, which is like the most that I've ever had, because I think I only had 5. Pretty much they always run with 5 max over the last couple of expansions. So now I'm running 8 daily through Shadowfang to try for the mount, and it's actually been so quick. And I've also been stepping outside my comfort zone, tanking on my monk, which I just did for the first time last night. So that was kind of cool.
And you're taking your monk through as a tank on the love rocket stuff, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Just do it like that. It's so easy.
I know. It was like you just stand there and just try and keep the aggro, which I was worried how that would go. I mean, Fry has got no aggro, so it doesn't matter. But everyone else just, they just like 30 seconds and it's over. So I managed to hold my own with keeping aggro on the other two. So I was happy about that. So I'll continue to do that. I've still got to run today's. I haven't done today's lot yet other than my warlock. So I've got another 7 to do. But the drop rate is so terrible. And yes, I know there are some people, Stone, who already have the mount. Griff, do you have it?
No.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
It takes, like when I began to track it, it actually took 120 plus times that year, and I had tried years before and I never tracked, but I was running, I had at the time 12 level 90s at the time, and this was about 2 years ago, so it's rough.
Well, I've only seen, and this was back before they made it all personal loot, but I've only ever seen the mount drop once in a dungeon run, and that was a guild run that I did like, I don't know, probably maybe 6 years ago. And those people, my guildies, my friends, no longer played. So the person who ended up getting the mount no longer plays. I'm the only one that plays. And I remember I rolled a 7. I remember that because it's burned into my memory for eternity. And it was that's the only time I have ever seen that mount drop. But as to now, it's personal loot, and I am still trying. So and I've only missed 1 day in all the years that this has been on. I've missed one day, so I'm not missing any anymore. I'll just keep trying. So eventually,
You will get
but
it. You just gotta keep at it.
yeah, I'm determined. I'm determined. But the other thing that I'm doing is I started another undead warlock, just a normal one. So my friend's guild got a new guild mount, and he said, "Come over and do this, and then you can buy that." So I'm currently leveling her. She's at 32. I have to be exalted and have some money. So I've been playing on a PvP server, which hello, hell froze over when
Whoa.
I did actually. Yeah, I always said I would
Where's
not go back to
Leeta?
juvie.
Where is she? Because you're definitely not her. What's going on? Like, what's
I
up
know,
with that?
but there's a chance of getting, well, not the chance, but it's a mount. Why else would I be rolling on a PvP server? So thank you to Spanky Hunter for doing that. That's my friend. That's his gamer name. Yeah,
Spanky
so
Hunter.
that's the smallest amount, because otherwise we'll be here forever if I tell you the rest of what I've been up to.
Yeah, just like the other podcast you were on last night, where I think your segment was an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because
Yep.
Jeppy keeps asking me questions. Hey Jeppy, that's why. That's okay. We explain things. That's what it's all about. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, chit chat time. Let's do it. Chit chat. Do, 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 do. So who knows? All right, this is the time when you get to ask us anything, questions about the challenges, share your tips and tricks, or warn people of potential disastrous areas and questings or stuff like that. So the first one we're going to talk about is an email from Geek People. And they say, "Hello, Geek People here. I am doing the Iron Man challenge, and as I was looking through the rules, it says that you're not to be in a group. Does this apply for doing the Iron Man challenge with a friend? Him and I are already 10 plus, and we are both wondering if this could affect the rules and regulations. Please let us know." Stone.
So yeah, you're not
Yes.
supposed to level up with a friend, but I've always told people, if you were to get to max, then I tell you you would get flagged. But for people that are trying something new and are not legit trying to get to max and just want to mess around and have fun, do it, man. I mean, just go have fun. It's fine. But if you were to get to max, I'd say you're going to get flagged, because eventually one of you is going to get the killing blow flag, which is why we put that rule in there, which will get applied to another email coming in later on. So for people that are just going to mess around, do it. It's fine. You're just there to have fun. If you're legit trying to go for max, then no.
Mm-hmm.
No. You know,
Yep.
that's so.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, Griff, can you read the second one for me,
I
please?
can. All right, this one's from Eli. It says, "Can we receive free bags from a random person in game? I saw someone advertising free 16 slot bags, and I've read the rules and nothing in there about receiving free bags from someone who was advertising in trade chat."
So what do you guys think?
Well, Griff, what's your
My
thoughts?
gut reaction would be like, this seems like getting outside help. Even though bags aren't really a huge thing, it's more of a convenience thing. It's still, I kind of feel like it would go against the spirit of the challenge, of just kind of like you against the game. That's kind of what I would think.
Leeta? That
I could see both points of view, because for me, I would think, well, if someone's offering them and it's, if they were little 16 slot bags is cool, then I would think, personally, though, I wouldn't do it. I don't do things. I've had people come up to me on challenge Toons and be like, "Hey, new player here, 10 gold. And I'm like, no, I'm a challenge toon. And then they're like,
Yep.
what's challenge toon? And then I say, hey, go check out this. But, I don't want to take charity when I'm doing, the challenge toons myself. So I personally, no, I save up the money. I use the auction house to make some gold, and then I go to the auction house and I'll buy some, or go to the rep places, like the ones in Ogrimmar near the flight path. You've got Ogrimmar, trolls, and the goblins. So when you get revered, you can buy yourself a 16 slot bag. And of course, Darkmoon Fair. When Darkmoon Fair comes, and go and buy one of the 16 slot bags from there as well. So for me personally, wouldn't do it, but yeah. Stone, what's the official thoughts?
This came up in guild chat, and overall it was that probably not. Probably not. Because yes, you're getting outside help. My opinion was it depends on who was giving you the bags. If it's somebody that you knew, that, oh, hey, I'm offering free bags and I'm going to type it into trade chat, and, first person, yet they ignore everyone except for the friend. Yeah, if you're doing it to break the rules, why you don't, I personally would not, because I just think it's outside help for me, and I probably don't need them. So, why would I get help from somebody else? I mean, and there's another person saying that it's basically buying them off of the auction house just at a really cheap price, and you just happen to get there at the right time, which is valid as well, because you're allowed to buy things off the auction house. If somebody posts them up for one call per each, you can buy it. So what's the difference, right? My big thing is that if you know that person, obviously you're trying to break the rules. But if you don't know them and you feel okay about it, like you don't feel like it's being helped, you're not gonna get flagged for it. So it's up to you. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So our third one is an email from Jonas. I'm not gonna read the entire thing because it basically copies and pastes one of the rules. Hello, I was reading about the rules for the different challenges. I have one question about the Bloodthirsty. And he goes on to quote the Killing Blow rule, and the rule about kills that grant experience must be past a certain threshold, which is 10 kills per level up until level 10, and then level times 0.3 plus floor of level divided by... Anyways, there's this big thing, okay? So what exactly does this mean? Or is it just as simple that the only thing I can do is kill mobs? Okay, so as a Bloodthirsty, you are allowed to do a certain amount of quests. However, you have to kill. That's the main thing. You need to you need to try to kill. And what this does is make sure that you have a certain amount of kills by a certain level. And as you increase in level, the number of kills that you need go higher. So if you are killing the way that you're supposed to be, you're going to be fine. And you don't need to really worry about that. The other rule about the Killing Blow needs to be 50% or higher, is just to make sure that you do not group up with somebody who helps you to kill things. So that's pretty much it. The math is there too. It was actually a lot harder. The numbers were higher. However, there was a person, I think 5 Iron, who was focused on only killing rares, and because he got lots of XP for killing rares, he actually broke the rule. So he never got as many kills as he as what he need,
Oh.
right? And we had to we had to change it so that you could kill rares and still be a good bloodthirsty, because I feel that was I felt that was a good way to level up as well, just because you're killing a mob that gives you lots of points doesn't mean that it's bad. So it's just so that more or less, if you are killing things and not doing as many quests, then you're going to be okay. Just go kill stuff. Lots of stuff. Get your axe nice and bloody.
Yeah. Alrighty. Griff. Can you do number 4 for me, please?
Yep. Next one is there is a bow best in slot for an Iron Man that is available from the Hodir quests. I think you have to do those to get the vendor unlocked. Am I allowed to have my alt go in and get that? I see the other hunter around Dead Jitter's level has the bow and didn't do the quest, so I assume it is okay, but I wanted to be sure before I grab it.
So, if you were to grab that bow, how would you have gotten the bow without doing those quests, right? So, whoever the other person was that grabbed that bow and didn't actually do all of those quests, then they've gotten outside help, right? I know this bow.
Is it a BOP or a BOE?
I think it's a BOE. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it has a +5 frost bonus on it that everyone thinks is a chant or something, but it's not, and that's why it's fine to use. It's I'm just I can't remember exactly what it was though, but I'm curious about how the other person knows that they didn't do those quests though, right? Because maybe they did. Just and I would say for you, yes, you should be doing it. For the other person, then if they really didn't, then they're getting outside help, and that's a no-no.
So if it's a BOE, it's possible that they could have put it on the auction house and sold it.
Possible, yep.
And therefore got it
BOP,
that way.
But if
they didn't do
BOP,
the quest, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, unless how would you get it, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh dear! Oh my gosh, that's going back.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time.
I hated grinding that stuff.
It was
out.
always fun. I love doing Hodir. Do you guys like Hodir quests? I did.
No.
Okay, it's only me then, obviously.
No.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Okay, let's go on to the next one that I've got. So Facebook had a pacifist killing blow question. So it says, a mob aggroed to me and my pet killed it. I did not touch the mob. My stats say 0 kills. However, it did register a killing blow. Is this a disqualifier? Stone.
That's the first time I've ever heard that, and I was like, I don't know how to answer you, because our rules are you're not allowed to kill anything, and your stats say you don't have any kills, so you're legit green, okay, still. However, you did have a kill, blow because of your pet. It's, and I said, okay, listen, right now, I don't know, so let me bring it on to this, and we'll talk, and we'll see what everyone else believes, because just because I say I believe something doesn't mean that everyone else is going to jump on board, right? So, so if let us know what you think, because I don't know. I kind of feel like if it's your pet and you do have a kill blow, then it's still a kill.
The pet's the extension of
pet's
you.
Extension of you.
Yeah, Griff, what do you think? If you were playing a pacifist as whether it's a warlock or a hunter with a pet, how would you deal with something like that?
I would say I would just let it go, because it's not them. It wasn't something they like they didn't initiate the interaction with the mob, and they like if they really didn't do anything, the pet just did this completely on its own, then it's not something they did.
Mm.
Um, does it give you experience if just the pet kills it? I
No,
I don't think
No.
it does. So
No.
it didn't help them in any way.
the only thing
Yeah.
that it did was keep them alive.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a situation where they might have died if the pet hadn't been there. And I don't know,
See,
like
it's
it's definitely
one
a,
of
a
those,
weird
like,
gray
I don't
area.
know.
I would err on the side of just say like, yeah, it's fine. It didn't flag him or anything, but yeah, I can definitely see both sides of that.
Leeta.
I would class it as a kill personally.
Yeah.
If it's me and if I've used a pet to get away and it's ended up killing it instead of getting far enough away that it'll become nothing and everything will despawn and you haven't actually killed it. But if it's actually killed it, then I would look at it. It's helped enable you to get away. Because if
Yeah.
you were in a class that was not having a pet, you would have died. Like, you either would have died to it or you would have had to kill it to get away. So, for me, if it was me, I'd be like, done, would need to start again. But
It's true.
then could you say, well, that pet is the one that did it, so I get rid of that pet and get a new pet? That
but I can't tell that.
Is that another option? Maybe
I
don't
can't
know.
tell that though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm see my thing. I'm kind of worried about a person rolls a hunter, and gets a pet to tank everything, and she just goes around and picks all the stuff up.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
And I think maybe in this case, maybe I don't know. It would almost be like, hey, if you've got more than 10, then we're gonna give you a red flag or something. I don't. It's so. It kind of feels like they should be flagged, but I kind of understand. In this person's case, they didn't mean to, right? But I'm worried long term, right? Is somebody going to try to use that?
It could be exploited.
Right.
Yeah.
And first
I
world
think
problems.
the potential could be for for the
Yeah. So basically, what I wanted is that I didn't know if we could give you an answer right now. However, send us an email over the next week or so, and let us know what you think. And then I guess by next weekend I'll make a ruling. Yes.
You need to get a gavel
Yeah.
at this section. Just like
Yeah.
smack that down.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's weird. So
Okay. Interesting. I've got a question from the chat room. And let me have a look. Nair Cherie, sorry if I butchered your name. Everyone knows I'm horrible at pronouncing names. Ask, can I use my companion pets?
like battle pets? No.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Right
just
now-
to bring out. I'm assuming
can-
just
yeah, you
as
can bring them
as
out,
to
sure.
follow you around.
Sure. It doesn't do anything. But you can't use them to level up. we currently have the rule that you're allowed to have 9 fights, only because there's a issue with looking up the achievement for cat fight if you have 10 fights. I've asked Blizzard to give us to let us to add tracking for how many pet battles you've won, not just pet battles won at max, because to me that's useless. So until they get that, right now it's 9, and that's only done so that if you're leveling up in Iron or something and you come across a rare pet, you don't have to swap out to a different toon. You can just go and attack it right there and get yourself a rare pet. But if they ever give us the power to track pet battles won overall, then guaranteed we are going to start saying you are not allowed to do any pet fights at all, like nothing. That is not part of the leveling scheme. But so I would say you can use your pets, but okay, and I'm just seeing right here, would a PvP pet battle be okay? Nope. No pet battles whatsoever. None.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
None. Yeah. Yeah.
No worries. Well, I was even thinking. I mean, it's not often that I'll bring out a companion pet when I'm leveling my challenge tunes anyway. But if I've not used money to buy something with that tune, then it doesn't come out. You know, the same with toys and all that. Even if you were just being silly and, you know, want to sit on your mushroom or like whatever. Well, just a little mushroom from back in
Grifter brings out
Herbert.
but
He's always there.
because he's not
Herbert's
trying to level up that way, so that's fine.
He's there for moral support.
Yeah,
That's
It's
right.
important.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
No, that's cool. I mean, like you said, each to their own.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but pet battles, no. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. We any other questions that we've got? Do we need to cover anything else, guys, or we're pretty muchly good? I think we've covered everything.
Yeah, it's only been an hour and a half. I'm
I know.
surprised. And even with me butchering everything. Great. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Stone. Wrap up time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Our next show is Saturday, March the 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or Sunday, March the 13th, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Queensland Time. I'm not
My
sure if that is going to be true for you, Leeta, because I can't remember when daylight savings changes. We will send out an email, but basically Saturday, March 12th / Sunday, March 13th. And that's also 1 a.m. Central European Time. Can't talk. We are going to be talking about Noble Garden, and we are going to be joined by a veteran of ours, a veteran friend of ours, Rogueslayer. So,
Yes. Excellent.
Griff,
All
thanks,
right.
man.
Well, Griff, thank you. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Big thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
When I
Do you
asked
wanna-
you, I was like, oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just like, oh my God. He's like,
It's been awesome talking to you. But if you would like to let everyone know where they can find you and get in contact with you, please.
Sure. Twitter is social media I use the most. I'm at SlightlyGriff. Also at Facebook, that's facebook.com/slightlyimpressive. The Twitch channel where I stream the Iron Man Challenge and Legion Alpha stuff and also The Sims and other random stuff is the same thing. It's twitch.tv/slightlyimpressive. I'm trying to think what else there is. I do have shirts you can buy at slightlyimpressive.spreadshirt.com and mugs.
I saw the mug.
YouTube channel, youtube.com/slightlyimpressive, where I put the machinimas and VODs from all the streams. So if you can't see them live, you can usually watch them there. And I think that's
Awesome.
about
And
it.
you've got Machinima coming out tomorrow.
Yep, hopefully, if I get it done.
Hopefully. Excellent. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yes, Stone?
No, I still want to know. Come on, man.
Okay,
Don't
it's one
tell
of
him.
it's
Is
one
it?
of the class videos. Like I do like the problem with rogues,
Yeah,
the problem
yeah.
with shaman.
Is it
I'm
one that
going
you
through all.
haven't-
So it's
if you
another
haven't-
one of
that you
those.
haven't done before?
Ooh.
I go or I poke fun of things
Okay.
that have
Nice.
to do with
Okay.
the class.
Okay.
Very exciting. Well, we can't wait. So once again, thank you so much. But for everyone else, if you want to contact the show, then you can email us at podcast@wowchallenges.com. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/wowchallenges. Check out the show on YouTube at youtube.com/wowchallenges1. That's number 1, not the word 1. And to remember to come catch us live at twitch.tv/wowchallenges.
I wish we could have that YouTube channel, but it's somebody set it up for gold runs back in this. And it's like they don't even use it now. Like, just come on. But no. Anyways, you can find me on Twitter at WoWChallenges, or the podcasts, the Rykter Scale and Azeroth Uncultured. Leeta.
Excellent. Sorry, I'm reading
Where can
chat.
we find?
Sorry.
I'm reading chat too, and I'm thinking that Griff should do Iron Man stuff. That would be awesome.
Iron Man Machinima.
Iron Man
Yeah.
Machinima. Yeah, I know. I've gotten ideas before while doing
man.
the Iron Man
Ooh.
challenge.
Ooh,
But
that
I've
sounds
actually
exciting.
become Machinima, but yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. Well, if anyone wants to find me, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at LeetaWoW. And you can listen to me on my other shows, which is Behind the Avatar, CtrlAltWoW, Corpse Run Radio, and Geektopia podcast.
You're on so many
just
shows.
a few. Just a few. Not many. But I have to always
She's
say,
overwhelmed. Oh, there's so many shows.
I do a little bit. It's fun.
Do?
It's good fun. Yeah. I
Yes,
do.
I'm
a
12
few-
years old.
Yeah, I know, you're being 12-year-old. So we have to say a big thank you once again, as always, to Mark Conan for the intro, because damn it, we
Yep,
do
I love
love
it.
it so much.
Love it,
So
love it.
if anyone wants to find Mark Conan, he's at Mark Conan WoW on Twitter, and he's also co-host of Torrent Think Tank. So if you want to get in contact, you can get in contact with him there. And that's it. That's the show.
Wow.
We're done.
All
Woohoo.
right.
I'm surprised. I don't know. I thought we were gonna go 2 hours for sure, guaranteed.
We've done well. Are you going to play the outro, or we're just going to talk?
Wow.
I'm bossy. I know. Flip table.
Get out of here. All right. See you guys later. Wait, hold on. Where's my number pad? I gotta figure out which ones I gotta hit and all that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. All right.
Press the button.
See you guys later.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
The
Jeff.
WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Stone and Leeta. Copyright 2016 WoWChallenges.com. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find more of his great stuff at incomnitech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Okay. So
Nice. I love that music.
All right.
okay, so this part
It's
will
nice.
also be online, but it won't be part of the audio podcast. So this is only on YouTube.
Okay.
So we're still recording. And we are still streaming.
Yes. Show title.
We should, yeah, we need a show title.
Show title ideas.
Yeah. Griff.
Oh.
Hmm.
I was thinking, what's the
Slightly
one that you said
challenging.
before?
It's a slightly
Tried and died?
challenged-
Yeah, that's the one. Where is it? Tried and died. That was funny.
Tried and died. Yeah?
Tried
Wanna
and
do
died.
tried
That's a
and
good
died?
one. Yeah, we're still here, guys.
Are
We're
you
just
typing
having a
in?
chat. Show titles. Anyone?
Okay.
Good boy, Jeppy. Good boy.
It sits back down.
Oh, boy. Should do the podcast while... Oh, no. Well, see, sometimes I stream when I play, too. It depends on if I'm sick or not. Because if I'm sick... Because there's once I was sick and I didn't want to stream because I knew I was going to be, like, sniffling the whole time. And that's not good to stream.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I haven't been able to stream. I don't know. That just because I've been sick, man. Okay, titles.
I don't know how you guys can
Squirrel.
stream and play. I just have trouble just playing.
Well, okay.
Just
I
trying
can't
to do
speak
one
for
thing.
Griff, but for me, I don't have that many people there trying to talk to me, so I can just stream and play. Okay, so it's not too bad. But him, he's got people are just yapping at him, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well,
oh,
I didn't.
man.
I never said I played well. Well,
And I can see
while
every
trying to talk
time
to
you
people.
look over,
Yeah.
you look down, and I know you're
Yeah.
trying to look at chat, and I'm like, oh, he's not focused on the game. I'm like, oh, I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't get killed, man.
Do you
Yeah.
find having your UI set up in such a way that you can keep an eye on chat and watch what you're doing? Like, is that a really big part of it?
The UI is mostly set up like just so people can see what's going on easily. They can see like how much health I have, and I have a big display of what
level.
level I'm at and things
What
like that.
level are you?
Uh,
Oh,
yeah. Before that, people would just always ask what
just
level I am.
losing their mind.
Yeah. No, I have the chat just over here on the second monitor, just like right
Okay.
there. So I look over and see it, and yeah, I just have to keep looking back and forth.
Wow.
But your roommate has been quiet, man.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah, he's
good.
finding himself now. He's asleep over there on the couch. My roommate, who is small and furry and a miniature schnauzer. It's causing
Oh.
a lot of ruckus in the stream today.
Funny.
Yeah.
Salespeople come to the door. It's like, if I didn't answer the first 2 times, like, why are you coming back? You can obviously hear me sitting here, like, I'm right by the door. You can hear me shouting things in crazy voices. Like, just assume I'm a crazy person and go away.
Nice. Oh wow. So Tooley says what
Yeah.
new Iron Challenge is coming?
That's
For a title.
long. It's long.
What's new?
I mean, last week or last
Dot,
show
dot, dot,
would
tried
have been
and died.
good. I think last week's last episode's title would have been good for today because it was like something about your big love rocket. But I think tried and died is
Tried and died. That
Tried and
sounds.
died.
Let's go with tried and died.
I slightly challenged. I don't know. I like that too because it still shows us that we've got Griff on that one.
That's a good one.
I like things that have me in it.
Ah,
Slightly ironed.
Slightly iron.
That could so mean something else. But anyway.
oh really? Well, please tell me.
Like ironing. Like he's slightly ironing. He's like got creases.
Oh.
I didn't
Okay.
mean it bad. It was just a play on ironing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys do in Australia, I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's
There's
your
sometimes
business.
I sit back here and I'm like,
I'm too busy wrestling crocodiles.
is
What are you
she
talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So what are we gonna do? What?
I like tried and died.
Tried and died.
Slightly tried and died. Slightly ... tried and died.
Slightly tried and died. I don't know.
All right. Griff says tried and died. Let's go with that.
Yep.
All right.
That sounds good.
It's been decided.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. All right.
All right.
Thanks, chat room. We had an awesome chat room
Yeah.
today. Thanks, guys
Thank
and girls
you,
and people.
Griff. Thanks for doing all the retweeting and stuff. Like,
Hey, no problem.
thanks for coming on. I was like, when I asked, so I knew that you were still doing your runs, right? And I'm like, well, I need to ask him before he gets mad and says, oh, I'm not going to do all these damn things anymore. So I was like,
Yeah.
and then when you died a month ago and you're like, and that was like about 20 minutes into your stream, I'm like, oh no, he's going to be like, I cannot do the
He's
show
gonna be
anymore.
like-
I'm just done.
He'll come on the podcast and be like, I hate this challenge.
Yeah.
I'm never doing it again.
So, iron means something very different in UK slang. Okay. Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. He says
Tried and
probably
died-
not.
tried
I
and
asked him, do I want to know?
died
He says
slightly.
probably not.
Ironing out with slightly Griff.
Ironing out with slightly Griff. And Tiber says, well, tried and died slightly.
What about tried and slightly died?
Oh.
Ooh. Now, see? There we go. Tried and slightly died.
because he's slightly dying. So that was Carrie laughing.
Yeah. Tried ironing and slightly dying. Something like that. Wow.
All right, you pick it up. Okay, you pick it. I'm good with it.
Which one do you like, Griff? Which one do you like?
Oh man.
What was it? Like tried ironing and slightly dying? Trying ironing? I don't know. The tenses don't work out.
Tried and died slightly. Tried and slightly died. Slightly ironed. Carrie said ironing out with slightly Griff.
I think I like
Ironed out.
tried and slightly died.
Tried and slightly died. Okay. All right. Big circles
Great.
around
Putting
that
it all
one.
together
Good.
there. Okay.
Done. All right.
Nice. All right.
All right.
Okay, chat room.
All right.
Thank
yeah,
you
I'm gonna
so
stop
much.
the stream. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate
guys.
it. And for all the stuff that I asked you, if you could send me emails within the week or so, that'd be very helpful. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye, chat room.